The NBA postseason is here! About time! Welcome, everybody. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports, as you can tell. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, the top seed in the East, they'd never admit to looking past their opponent, but their goal is to make short work of this series and keep fresh for a title run. So often we talk about players we'll get to see on the floor, but Shaq, you had a chance to speak with a player in tonight's game. You met up with DJ recently. Anything you want to share?
Ernie, I was so impressed. This guy has the temperament that all greats of the NBA have. He loves basketball and he loves music. So do I. We talked about it for hours.
Wait, you were with DJ for hours?
I sure was.
And you ain't called me. You know that's like DJ.
Yo, guys.
I'd like to hang out with him just to see what it is. It's like that now?
What had happened was the phone had fell in the pool, and I didn't get a chance to replace it.
I had no idea he was such a big country music fan.
Oh, he loves it.
I think it's time to phone.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Am I supposed to say something? I really don't even know what to say. You know, as a kid, I always dreamed about being in the NBA, but I never thought that I would get the MVP. And it is such an amazing experience to look at this award and to think of all the great men who came before me. You know, my grandfather, he used to say, he said, no man is stronger than the people who supported him. And nothing is more true than that statement with this award. You know, my coaches, my teammates, you know, everybody who gave 110% to the game, they made this possible. And I'm so blessed and so humbled, and I appreciate each and every single one of you. And what's that? Hey, look, y'all, the trophy is lonely, so you know what? I'm gonna have to get another one next year. MVP! MVP! I'm playing, but this one is for y'all. All right, now let's go get that championship. Yeah, baby!
The playoffs have arrived, and a young duo looks to make a new splash. The Cavaliers enter the postseason with the best record in the conference. But now, the stakes are higher. Will their dominance be tested as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Berry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Look at Cleveland. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical. as they have a chance in their own building to take Game 1 of the series.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. The young Bucks, Antetokounmpo and Parker at 3 and 4. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem, and it's Monroe in at the 5, roaming the paint. Hits the front of the rim and out. LeBron outside. Pass to Beatrice. No good on that one.
And I really thought he was going to send that shot the other way, but at least he forces the miss.
Well, just good timing on his part. Anytime the shooter has to adjust, the defense wins.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd, and we talked about the importance of stealing one on the road. Coach told me they want to come out, push pace, and set the tone early. He said if we can find a way to take this first game, it gives us a lot of confidence. And if they do, Kevin, just like that, they'd have home court advantage in this series. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
And as competitive as guys are on the court, they know how to get along off it. And from what I hear, DJ has quickly become someone who other NBA stars are comfortable spending time with outside of the gym.
Thomas against Brogdon. B-Train, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off. With the humble beginnings in the league and the underdog backstory, it just seems like everyone, Greg, is cheering for DJ to succeed. The amount of fans he has around the league backs that up.
Yeah, you have to give credit to DJ for making the most of every opportunity he's had, and that is something fans recognize and I think also can relate to. He'll be a popular player in our league for a long time.
And that's going to be a travel. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Monroe. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
That's the Monroe comfort zone, a polished interior scorer. That's a high percentage shot for their offense.
James outside. There's the screen. Down low. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Monroe outside. And another basket for Milwaukee.
You can't give Monroe that mid-range jumper. He's pretty consistent from there.
LeBron kicks to Corver. Cleveland moving the ball around. Thomas a screen. Corver passes to Beatrice. Clock at 4. Unloads from 13. Rebound by Greg Monroe.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Corver against Middleton. Pass to Brogdon. There's the feed to Parker. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. He's off from 17 feet. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Inside, the kick out to LeBron. Here's B-Train. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
Jay, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And he jams it with authority.
Bucket earned, out-muscling and out-hustling everybody for the rebound.
Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's the screen. Screen by Monroe. Here's Antetokounmpo. That's short off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's B-Train, covered by Parker. And here's Love from the arc. That shot missing. And Milwaukee the other way now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Parker outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Monroe. Over Love. And again, the Bucks miss. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's B-Train, covered by Monroe. Here's B-Train, and that one is stuffed right through.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. The pass to Middleton. Back to Monroe. With the fadeaway. The shot's good. Monroe's got 6 points.
And sometimes it really just doesn't matter. Monroe, too clever down low, even when the D is sticking around like that.
Here's James. They get a hand on it. Here's B-Train. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Jabari Parker. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night. He hits both from the stripe. The Bucks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Screen by Parker. To the paint. And again, it's Craig Monroe. He's got 8.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's B-Train. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chairs. Screen by Monroe. The offensive rebound. The shot by Brogdon, wide open. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going to the left.
We talk so much about accurate shooting. Sometimes accurate passing can lead to great shooting. You saw it there.
Bucks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Dish now to Antetokounmpo. Back to Brogdon. 17-foot shot on the way. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Monroe's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Monroe's gone 5 of 9 shooting from the floor. They set the screen. To the inside, B-Train, a great 1-2 punch, beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Gotta admire how well Love is playing on the offensive end, realizing that one of his teammates is open, so get him the ball.
Here's Antetokounmpo, Monroe outside. Passes it to Middleton. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
James, the pass to B-Train. Cleveland moving the ball around, and the shot is good. Korver's got his first basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here's Brogdon. Monroe with it, now guarded by B-Train. Parker with a clean look, trains it from beyond the arc. Parker's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's B-Train, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Yeah, LeBron with the whip pass there, good at surveying the court and spotting the open teammate.
Bucks trail by 3. Monroe with a screen on Thomas. Screen by Monroe. Brogdon kicks to Monroe. Monroe. Rebound by B-Train. B-Train's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. To the paint. Monroe, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The shot's good from Love.
Signs of relentless work right here from Kevin Love on the glass to grab that rebound.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Love. Crowder comes in for LeBron. Wells, he's checked in for Kyle Korver. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thomas. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Monroe. Henson comes in for Parker. Tony Snell's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Ejuan Moore checking in for Chris Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Moore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Teammates love Dedmon because of his willingness to give up his body on screen plays like that.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 24 points for B-Train.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Moore outside. Pass to Brogdon. Kicks to Dedmon. Here's Snell. He's covered by Thompson. Snell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Wells' shot is good.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
A minute 50 left to play in the first quarter. Moore passes to Brogdon. They set the pick. This one for 3. No good from Moore.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's B-Train. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 9-point Cleveland lead.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Feeds it to Snell. Moore in the corner. They need this. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. B-Train's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. In the corner, Crowder with it. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off.
Bucks trail by 20. Korver and LeBron are the wings. Kevin Love out there at B-Train, and it's Thomas in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. That shot wide open. Parker's got 5.
Well, the defense might not want to give Jabari Parker that much space. That's just a really good read to get that shot off.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 32 points, and as he always seems to do, piled up rebound after rebound. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for checking in, D.A. He was phenomenal for them in that game. It was fun to watch.
And not just fun for us, but it had to be fun for him as well. Everything was working, and he just seemed to enjoy and embrace every minute of it.
And I love having fun, but fun comes at a cost, and that cost is work and effort. So let's not get too far away from that tonight. He was a workhorse in this one. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
Moore dishes to Monroe. He feeds it to Middleton. The Bucks working the ball around. Screen by Monroe. Off the pick. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's LeBron. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
I think about LeBron James, and it's not about the job. It's how you do the job. And he's been a professional every season that he's been in the association.
Here's Parker. And finished off by Parker.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And the replay presented, of course, by Under Armour. Unleash chaos Great stuff and some great basketball going on. And Middleton kicks to Moore. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Nice defense from B-Train. The Cavaliers leading by 18. And that one is stuffed right through.
Artful passing on that play, showing a real desire to set up the teammate.
Bucks have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Monroe wide open. Offensive rebound, Bucks.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
Nailed from three-point land. That's now 8 points for Kevin Love.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Moore passes to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by LeBron. And James with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
Love how quickly the King got out there. The first 2 steps getting that break started.
The Bucks really having a tough go here. Moore outside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Parker. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 9 points for Parker.
And his teammates have to step up just a little bit more. He's been lights out. Needs a bit more support.
And Love has it in the corner. Off target from outside. For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Monroe with a screen on Thomas. Moore with the bucket. Moore's got his second basket of the night.
Good touch on the inside from E'Twaun Moore. Never bashful about taking it right to the defense.
Stolen by Monroe. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. That one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
He really takes off, just never looks back.
Yeah, by the time anyone even thinks of chasing him, he's gone.
Korver gets a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
Gotta love how Korver's outside shot keeps looking better and better with each passing game.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Guys, nothing has really come easy for them today.
Yeah, definitely not their best basketball.
And Moore kicks to Monroe. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Guarding Monroe gets a little bit tough at times. He's pretty good at using his frame on the inside.
First trip to the line for him here. And so Monroe nails both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Kicks it out to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Amazing that Kevin Love came into the league as a post-up player, now a devastating outside shooter.
Parker outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by B-Train. B-Train's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Outside Korver. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Now, when you give room to Kyle Korver, he's going to burn you. You have to play up on him and get him to drive.
Screen by Monroe. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo. He's got 10. And the action on hold, as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
You can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end of the day, it's pretty random.
Tony Snell's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. For Cleveland, they have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. Isaiah Thomas. And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Middleton dishes to Moore. Parker a screen on Thomas. Moore with it. He has 5. Screen by Monroe. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Brogdon, he's checked in for more. 1:04 left in the first half. James kicks to Thomas. LeBron sets the screen for Thomas. Off the pick. Flew off the pick and hammers it home.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Yeah, it's funny how you see so many picks, but this one sets up the defense well. No one rotates over. Bang.
Parker passes to Middleton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
Speed burst that time from Middleton, a relentless penetrator, and not afraid to take the punishment.
For Milwaukee, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That one is off. And he's good on the second.
Chris Middleton has worked his way back and come a long way. The former second-round pick becoming a consistent starter in the league.
LeBron passes to Beatrice. And he goes in for the dunk.
And offensively, they've done a great job here of staying in rhythm.
Well, they've been the better shooting team throughout the first half because of their patience and because of their shot selection.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Screened by Parker. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
I mean, with the amount of turnovers they've committed, it's no wonder they're in the position they're in right now.
The Cavaliers shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's B-Train. No good off the front iron.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Monroe, no good. Here's B-Train. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting.
Hey, Kevin, fast start. Already have a double-double in the first half. So do you think the defense is going to start to focus on you more in the second?
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
And how about that? Already through 2 quarters and some change. He's got a double-double.
Well, it's an impressive performance thus far, but it goes beyond just his ability. Right now, he's just simply outworking the opponent.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem, and it's Snell in at the 3 slot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
Brogdon kicks to Monroe. Dishes it to Snell. Back to Monroe. Pass to Snell. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Monroe. And Snell is good for 3. Snell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. There's the pick. Inside, here's B-Train, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
How about the awareness there from James? I like the fact that he sets the floor for his teammates.
Screen by Monroe. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by B-Train. B-Train's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. The feed to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Chalk up 2 there. And it's 8 points for LeBron.
James so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Monroe dishes to Parker. The pass to Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Off target with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Screen by Monroe. Here's Brogdon, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Well, not a mismatch until you exploit it. That's exactly what he did there from the mid-range.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. Now for an update on Antetokounmpo's injury, let's go over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Bucks head athletic trainer. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, D.A. Well, it's never easy for a player to go through what he's experiencing, Greg, right now.
But it is something that happens to almost every player. He's strong enough mentally to get through it. This we know.
And sometimes off the court, you work harder than you do preparing for a regular game. He'll get himself ready to go. Look forward to when he gets back on the court.
Passes it to B-Train. And Love has it in the corner. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Brogdon against Thomas. Brogdon kicks to Parker. Second chance shot. Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up.
Monroe throwing his weight around down there on the inside. Important that he stays aggressive.
The Bucks have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And that one misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Outside Thomas, 3-pointer. Rebound collected by Snell.
That's where I like the shot selection. The defense cannot afford to give up wide open shots. They dodged a bullet there.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Here's James, and LeBron throws it down.
What a burst of speed. LeBron turning on the Jets, getting past the D, and the big hammer.
Here's Brogdon. He's got 7. Middleton on the wing. He kicks it to Monroe. It's stolen by Korver. And here we go. Fast break. Korver's got it. Goes up. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaiah Thomas. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Rose comes in for Kyle Korver. And Milwaukee also making a switch. John Henson's checked in for Parker. And both free throws good for Thomas. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And here is Brogdon. Screen by Monroe. Snell, the pass to Monroe. And no good. Nice D from B-Train.
And you know what? he's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Brogdon kicks to Henson. He dishes it to Monroe. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Monroe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Greg Monroe has his fingerprints all over the game right now. Has found himself in a great rhythm.
It falls, and 2 points from B-Train.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Snell dishes to Monroe. Back to Snell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from Snell. And the We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. We've got B-Train, Isaiah Thomas out there with Iman Shumpert. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Jefferson in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Payton. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, that's unselfish play there from Greg Monroe, keeping his head up to spot the open man.
Faried outside. Here's B-Train, and he slams it one-handed.
So good at picking his spots. He always knows exactly what the team needs from him offensively. That's why they hold the lead.
To the left side wing. Parker outside. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's now 20 points for Jabari Parker. They set the screen. Here's Thomas. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That's good from Thomas. Milwaukee making a switch here. Diallo's checked in. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Wilson. Parker outside over Jefferson. Milwaukee the rebound. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
B-Train, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now Payton. Parker outside. Shot off the screen. With the tip. Kenneth Faried grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land. Start the fourth quarter. Pass to B-Train. Thomas, it's a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Thomas got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Cavs.
Failure to extend the defense, not going to get you back in this game.
Yeah, it's just a big mistake against a great shooter. It feels like they've just completely lost their focus.
Parker's shot is off.
And the defense is just not very aggressive. Definitely fortunate that the mid-range jumper did not find the bottom of the net that time.
No good from outside. Milwaukee has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. There's a screen. Payton kicks to Parker. Back to Payton. Jefferson against Parker. To the paint. Here's Diallo. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Diallo's got 4 points in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Picked him clean. Here's Payton. And it's Parker in the corner. Parker with another miss.
Now, this is a quarter that he would love to forget as soon as possible. Not getting anything to go.
Jefferson passing to Beachman. Outside Thomas. With nobody on him, he parries the jumper. Thomas got 14 points here in the second half.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
And Parker, here we go. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That one on Jefferson.
There's not a lot of question about Jabari Parker's talent, a versatile forward with a tremendous drive.
And that one falls for Parker. And Parker drops them both. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. The 3 from Thomas. They grab their own miss. B-Train. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the put.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
And stolen by Payton. Down low. Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Thomas. There's a screen. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Now here's Payton. Wilson left side. Over Thomas. The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's B-Train. Parker with the steal. Off they go on a 3-on-1 break. No good on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Here's B-Train. Rebounded by the Bucks. Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. There's Vaughn, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And he makes the first. Morris checked in for Milwaukee. That one misses. For Cleveland, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Outside Thomas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Not a stellar first half, but he's become an absolute machine scoring the ball in the second.
Here's Wilson. Good on the triple.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
There's the pass to B-Train. From 10 feet out, and it's good off the glass. B-Train's got 48.
He keeps finding great shots out there, and the opportunities are turning up roses.
Pass to Vaughn. There's the pick. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And the first one at the line is good for the Cavaliers. Zizic comes in for B-Train, and well. And so it's Cleveland with it. There's B-Train. Rose passes to B-Train. Stolen by Monroe. Brogdon against Rose. 3-pointer. Snell. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's B-Train. Off target with the jump hook. Brogdon with it. And it's Parker in the corner. And the Bucks miss again. Cleveland's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Monroe on the double team. Here's B-Train. And the layup's good off the glass. B-Train's got 16 here in the second half.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind. Got to give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Rose passes to B-Train. Rebound by Greg Monroe. Monroe's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down, and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Cleveland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for B-Train.
Not sure what else the coaching staff could ask for. He contributed in every facet of the game tonight, racking up a triple-double.
And that one's good. Parker.
Nice to see Jabari Parker looking more and more comfortable behind the three-point line.
36 seconds left in the game. Brogdon against Rose. Here's Dedmon. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
Dedmon using his size on the inside and the defense trying to do their best to keep him away from the basket. Not that time.
Here's B-Train. Pass to Zizic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And
that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Brett Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Allman, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
DJ, great game.
Thanks, Char. Am I blown up?
You're trending. Oh, hey, we need to go do an interview with the guys in